when the people you're supposed to trust most turn out to be demon scum. Your eyes really do open up to evil everywhere. I took a stand, fought back, killed, no matter the consequences. So I chose my path and I lived by it. And after all that anger, violence, and death, you have to dig deep into your own heart to see if you are still sane, or if you can still call yourself human.
DMC Devil May Cry. I bet me saying that gave you PTSD war flashbacks the first time you booted it up, and you got to like mission 3 and was like, bro, what the fuck is this? This game is absolute dog shit. Capcom, where's my Dante? But I actually do enjoy the game, and I want to talk about why I like it, because still 10 years later I still see this game get shit on and is like the worst game ever apparently to Devil May Cry fans, which I don't think it is. I think this game should be respected as like a Devil May Cry game, because it is not as bad as people say it is. They say it's like Superman 64 or freaking Redfall or something. Like, this game is an actual good game, and I just want to talk about it, because 10 years later it should not be shit on this much. So in this video I'm gonna talk about stages, gameplay, and story. So without further ado, alright, so I've been at this for like 4 days. I don't know how to talk apparently. So all I'm gonna say is, like, don't expect a godlike video like explaining the ins and out of this game. I'm pretty much just saying I like this, I like that, this is really cool, because apparently my vocabulary skills is on like the 3rd grade level. So that's all I'm saying. Alright, stage time. So the stages for this game I feel are super unique. I love the whole limbo real world thing, and to me, if I'm being completely honest here, there's no stage in this game that I find annoying. Like I want to turn the game off annoying. Like, yo, I don't want to play no more. Like, for example, mission 14 in DMC 4, running out of the forest with like Dante before the poison gets to you. Bro, I'm sitting there and I'm trying to run away from this poison, and the most annoyingest enemies in the freaking game are fighting you, and you have to defeat them before the poison gets to you. And I think I suck at Dante just in general. You get Nero and he's like so freaking like easy to use, and Dante got all these freaking stuff you gotta use with him, which I'm not complaining. I'm just bad. All I'm saying is skill issue. So that might be like my fault, but still, I don't like that mission. And also, any mission that involves a lot of platforming. DMC 1, 2, 3, and 4 have awful platforming, because Dante and Nero just fall with the speed of light, and in the air they're so stiff and they can't even freaking move anywhere. So that platforming is so bad. If I'm being completely honest, I don't remember DMC 5 platforming being that bad, but I haven't played a mission in probably like 2 years, to be honest. So I honestly don't remember, but I don't remember being that bad, so I'm not going to add down the list. But DMC 1, 2, and 3, and 4 are just like, dude, Capcom, whoa, por qué? Like, why, you know? So now let's talk about how stages look. Like the whole design and like all that good stuff. So if anybody talks good about this game, it's usually that they usually say, oh, this is a good idea, the whole freaking limbo thing was a good idea. And I'm basically gonna add on to that, because yeah, they were good ideas and they were good to play. Like, for example, the whole succubus mission, like how you go to the factory and you see it in the real world and you see people are drinking this, and you know the soda's bad because Virgil just said, yeah, that soda's bad. So you go through it and you're like wondering what you're gonna see, and no one expects, I mean, at least I didn't expect it to be the whole succubus, the whole worm thing at the very end. But hold up, I'm going a little fast. But as you go through limbo, right, like Kat takes you down to the like the warehouse, like the back room, the warehouse, and she does her little witchcraft, and then it goes doosh, and it shoots up. Kind of little side note, platforming is good. If I saw those platforms in any other Devil May Cry game, I think I would have like turned it off. I would have tried it, died twice, and then turned it off. But in DMC Devil May Cry, the platform is good, so obviously it wasn't a headache to go through that. But yeah, so you go through it and you see these yellow veins, right? You see these veins and they have yellow ooze in them. and you keep walking further, and you see some of the acid like come out, this yellow stuff come out on the floor, and if you walk on it, Dante actually gets hurt. So you're like, bro, what are they drinking? So then you go a little further, and then you see the veins going into these big old fat blob demons, and then you see, and then it cuts back to the real world, and then you see what people were drinking out of. They were drinking out of that fat freaking, I'm not fat shaming, all right? I'm just saying the demon was pretty chubby, and they were drinking that, that's yuck. And then you go a little further down, and you see that it was it's called the succubus, and you see this worm-looking creature there, and it's ugh. So I could probably go like more in depth in the stages and stuff, but I feel like that's like the gist of it. I guess I could talk about secret missions. They're mostly the same, just like little mini games, little stuff you have to do like in between, like kill 5 demons while only in the air. And then like that's been the same in like every Devil May Cry game. I do like that you just need to find the keys to open the doors, rather than having to find like a poster or like something super odd and that turns out to be like a secret mission. That's like, it's like whatever, but I think that's all I want to talk about the stages for now. So on to the gameplay. Alright, so I've been trying to record this for like the past like 3 hours, bro. I don't know if people do this. You guys are freaking amazing. I thought it'd be easier to sit down and play it rather than talk about it, because I've tried talking about it, and it is hard. I lose my train of thought all the time. So I'm just gonna play the game, and I'm just gonna try to talk about it. If there's a lot of uhs and ers, I'm doing my best to like edit them out, but it is like kind of hard to sit down and talk, which I do this all the time, so I thought it'd be a lot easier than it is, but it is hard. So if you guys get bored, you can turn it off, bro. Turn off the video. Don't watch me. I'm a freaking loser. So let's get into the gameplay, right? So what I wanted to talk about was how easy it is, or how easy it feels to play this game. Like how easy this version of Dante feels. Super easy, right? He feels like Nero with more weapons, right? Because there's no styles. He's just Dante with all that stuff included, right? Let's talk about weapons. He has the Rebellion right here, the 4-hit combo. You hold circle, you go up, and you hit them in the air, right? So Rebellion in this game is like the Rebellion in all Devil May Cry games. It's not too weak and it's not too strong, right? But it can pull out some cool combos and it can do some crazy stuff, right? You got your Angel side and your Demon side. Angel side is your crowd control, where you can pull all enemies inside, right? And then you can just have a whole group of enemies around you while you're doing crazy damage, right? That's both your Ninja Stars and your Scythe, which are 2 cool weapons to me, to be honest. They're like a Scythe, bro. Ninja Stars. I wouldn't have saw it, but then you wouldn't see a freaking motorcycle and a guitar. So Devil May Cry has always been cool like that, but these are actually weapons though, rather than a guitar and a motorcycle. That's besides the point. Then you got a big ass axe, this stupid damage. I think it might be the strongest weapon in the game. I'm not too sure how strong it is, but it feels like it's super strong. If you hit a regular demon with it, they go flying, bro. And you got your big old hands, your big arms. So this is not as strong as the axe, but it is. I think it is stronger than the Scythe and Ninja Stars. And then your guns, square for guns, triangle for sword. And I want to talk about how easy it is. You can switch weapons, right? You got your D-pad here, but since you don't have to constantly switch weapons with the back button in this game, they're always out. It makes it a lot easier to switch combo. Like you can do combos in between them like that. So it makes it a lot easier that you could do that rather than having to keep like switching the button over and over, and then it gets super annoying. Oh, not super annoying. It's kind of like a skill issue. I'm kind of complaining because I'm bad at the other ones. That's how it feels like, but I'm not. I'm pretty decent at Dante and Devil May Cry 5. DMC 4, not so much. DMC 3, also not so much. But DMC 5 Dante, I could do like some cool stuff. At least I think with the nunchucks, enemy step. Enemy step in this game also is a lot easier. DMC 3 enemy step was freaking ridiculous. Like that was impossible to catch. DMC 4 I don't remember that much. DMC 5 is also like this game, how it's super easy to catch like an enemy step and keep that combo going. Like I could just hop on this guy's head like he's a freaking Goomba over and over and over. Like it's stupid easy in this game to keep doing an enemy step. And you do get this game with double jump. Like immediately you get double jump in this game, which is pretty cool. You have to buy it. Let's see here. What else do I want to talk about? I said in the intro I'm gonna go in depth. All right, I'm trying my best to go in depth here. So you got ninja stars, you get crowd control here, and you can mix combos in like that. And you can ninja stars, pop, and you see cool stuff like this. I do feel like it's a lot easier to get into this game than any other Devil May Cry game because he's that simple to use. Like for example, I've seen my brother play DMC 5, and bro, he I ain't gonna lie, like he kind of sucked, bro. Like he getting like C's on missions, D's, cause like it is pretty hard to get into those games and just play them without trying to like get good, right? Like it is kind of hard to play those games and just like it's not Kingdom Hearts gameplay. You just smash X. You have to like you have to think about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here now. Let's talk about abilities. Let's talk about rolls. Right? You got your evade here. The angel one I keep using. That one is nice. You got like 4 rolls. So and you go super far. That one's crazy. This one, if I'm good at the game, I'm not good. I'm not good. Hold up. If I'm good at the game, all right, bro. If you get a perfect evade, if they're doing this, there you go. Then you get double damage. All right. Then you get stupid damage, especially with the axe. Stupid damage. There's that, and then there's the hook right here. The pointing towards you. That one is really good. That's why he feels like Nero, right? You control them. Pointing towards you, right? That's why he feels like Nero to me. Then you can also put yourself to enemies. It's also cool. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know why this game got hate. It did. I understand why it got the hate it did. Like I understand completely. But like I don't feel like it should get that much hate, you know? Because to me it's an all-around good game. The combat is super easy, super simple for anyone to understand. And you can still pull off some crazy stuff. There's just like I understand why they got hate, but I'm just saying it shouldn't get that much hate today that it did 10 years ago because they got stupid hate, which I understand. They switched character, did all this stuff. No one liked him. He's cocky. He's a douchebag. Blah 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 blah. I get it. I understand. I'm gonna go in depth and more on the story in that if I can go in depth. But what I'm saying is the combat in this game is still good. Like it is still like addictive to do these combos, and you can pull off some crazy stuff in this game. I've seen some crazy combos. So that's all I wanted to say on the gameplay, to be honest. If there's more, then you'll see a cut here, and then there will be more. If not, then the cut will be to the story.